Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new? Welcome, welcome, friends. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you and your chakras this month. Okay, we have the throat chakra going on over here, located, of course, in the throat, talking about that communication. Communication is talking about the listening, of course, and speaking, right? So there might be something that you need to either listen to or speak about, or maybe both when it comes to the expansion. We're talking about the expansions of life, things that need to be expanded within your life. Are you holding back on taking any kind of leap of faith? Is there something going on around you where it feels like, your life is expanding in its own ways? Life is changing and you're moving away from the old way, really coming into new things, new people, new ideas, maybe a new job. So anything like that that feels like it's actually expanding around you. So you really want to listen to these things that are coming at you, and really thinking about these things as well, because the throat chakra is going to be right next to the third eye chakra. So they're going to actually take, place together, right? Because the more that you're listening and communicating, the more it's going to make you think, right? Also using the inspiration. So there is something very desired going on, and inspiring you through this communication, something that's going to come to light that is going to make you, like I said, think, and really become inspired about the situation. Talking about that move, there's that move. Get you moving into the new path, into a new cycle, and moving towards the things that you really feel like it's going to help you more. So it does feel like there's going to be a lot of thinking. I'm sorry, guys, there's a lot of thinking going on over here. Whatever is coming up, things that are going to inspire you to want to move, to take that leap of faith. Make time for self-love as well, making sure that you're getting towards the things that you desire, with the sacral chakra, of course, over here. These are your desired things from the heart. But, through this self-love, it's going to say, this is where I feel the passion for me. It really is going to help me choose the right path for me. And it's really going to expand my horizons, expand my paycheck, expand my family. So there's definitely some kind of going up the ladder. With the snake over here, it's live accordingly to your divine essence, which of course is going right towards self. And when you start using yourself, you'll find that it starts also, kind of reflecting off onto other people as well. Because as you're doing things that you love for yourself, you're really going to feel the homestead coming through for your family as well, right? Through that self-love. For those of you who are married and have, families and stuff like that, you're really going to find that as well. Even with the coworkers, because the more that you feel like you're expanding within the job, loving your job, doing the things for the job, you're going to find the expansion, right? And the people around you are going to say, wow, and they're going to become inspired by your move as well, because you're doing everything divinely. So there's a lot of good choices and, good communication coming from this. So be sure to open yourself up to these situations. And if it's something that you really need to hear, make sure that you're communicating what it is to, the boss, to these people, so that way you can hear what it is you need to hear. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Absolutely, with the King of Cups, because it's saying this is where you're going to expand your attention, your emotions, perceiving things that can come towards you for the better good of the situation. and really being able to look out. So it's definitely going to allow you to take your hand off of one of these wands and say, this is where I perceive things to really come through, and really being able to take the action that way, because the better opportunities are at hand. So whatever's going on is definitely going to bring in this inspiration. The inspiration is a very big thing of the whole reading. The communication is where it's going to end up, right? But your whole idea is about, I need to have this desire done. I need to be able to move in the direction which is best for me. So the inspiration, it says, is constantly flowing through and around you at all times, and is inviting you to align with and connect to its powerful and creative energy. So that's, you know, the biggest piece of it all. Because then that moves you straight into the divine essence of the situation, where you can really feel like you're, you know, like I said, on that track of where you need to be. And that's very important, because you want to feel like you're on the right track. You don't want to feel like anything that's going around you is not going to be for your better good. So, you know, with the Three of Wands over here, it's going to be the practical knowledge and understanding, right? That you have the strength. And there could be some negotiations going on as well. If you're talking about business or anything like that through the expansion, it could be all this negotiations, you know, all these legal contracts, things of this nature going on, right? That you're going to be able to perceive as being a healthy, good thing that's going to help you move up the ladder. That's very important. Moving for your victory. Absolutely. So it's going to take some time and some patience, but it is this persistent moving with the Knight of Coins is saying, but I'm still pushing you in the right direction. So definitely, yeah. So even if you feel like something is weakening you down, somebody else is trying to pull the strings or pull the ropes around you, you're going to be able to maneuver around that. So that's a good thing. And that will be, of course, through that communication that's going on. You have the Death card over here. Like I said, if somebody's trying to overwhelm the situation, you'll be able to transform around that and get moving onto that direction and that path that you need. But like I said, with patience, timing, and intuition, you will be able to see if anybody's playing wolf in sheep's clothing over here. Or maybe it's sheep in wolf's clothing. Maybe it's 2 in 1. You don't know. You know, sometimes you might think the boss is just a big bad wolf, and then later you figure out he's just a cuddly bear, right? You never know. So however it's going to be, you're going to find out the truth about the situation and how it's going to change the situation. And there's going to be a lot of power struggle and a lot of power choices going on over here with the Queen of Wands. So definitely feel like there's going to be some ups and downs to the situation to get to where you need to be. And, you know, as I see the expansion over here, it's because it's like one person saying one thing, and then the other person, you know, is trying to tell you something else. So I would watch that as well, because look at this guy over here. It's almost like he's just blowing smoke. He don't know what he's talking about. That's for some of you. And, you know, that could be the person who's actually trying to weaken down the situation and try to cause a little havoc. Like if you know you're getting a promotion, this other person saying, no, you're not going to get that. You know, so-and-so is. But then you have the boss over here saying, nope, I already told you you're getting that. Don't worry about that. And this guy over here is just kind of blowing smoke up your butt. But that's only because he doesn't know what he's talking about. Don't let that cause havoc. Nope. So there's good things coming, and there could even be celebrations coming, especially if you're getting some kind of promotion. You might have some promotional party. If some of you are actually retiring, wow, I did see that too. Some of you are actually retiring and you know it's time for you to retire. You might even be having a retirement party or just moving jobs altogether. So we do see a lot of celebration going on as bigger, better things are happening for you as you're growing over here. And it's literally a growth but there's also better understanding coming from most of the people around you and from yourself. So just separating yourself from anybody who might be blowing that smoke, because they don't really know, right? So the best thing to keep your chakras going is just reflect on the essence within yourself. You already know the answers within. And an overall card for the situation. Just feels like it's a balanced situation through the expansion, listening to what doesn't need to be listened to and then listening to what does need to be listened to. Feels like some have really bad advice and then others have really good advice. So the biggest advice is the Hangman. Really figure out what you want and really meditating upon the situation. This way you know you're moving in the right direction. Do not allow anyone to get you stuck, right? Because there's a lot of determination going on within the situation, that can definitely change this situation into a place of really taking action. And some of you, there is a job around you that you do have to get inspired for creativity. So if you are using any kind of creative forces around you, they'll be coming really through the divine essence over here, really shining. So I would really watch for that. Okay? Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.